So previously on Curse of Strahd, you successfully made it over Selenka Pass. You managed to kill the raised corpse of Argynvost Holt, and then you have in your possession Argynvost Holt's skull and one of these green gems. And you continued on to the Amber Temple. So I'll read you the description again, because I do like to read things that I have paid for. The road fades away under a covering of snow, but it takes you far enough to see the facade of some kind of temple carved into the sheer mountain ahead. The front of the structure is 50 feet high and has 6 alcoves containing 6 alcoves containing 20-foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless hooded figure, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the 2 innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a stairway leading down. Just to put you in the frame a little bit, it's still cold. It's minus 23 Celsius. The wind is vicious. The cold is bitter. You've got your gear on still. The inside of the temple is complete and utter pitch blackness.
So what you're saying is setting fire to things would be really good.
Found out how cold it was because Akxikas on the second night out here went for a wee in the middle of the night and something snapped off.
Yeah, I hope it was. I hope it was the wee. I haven't had the courage to check.
I mean, you've lost an eye, so.
Yeah.
Second eye.
I was watching. Completely off. It just reminded me. There's a fellow I was reading about today, a surgeon. You may have heard of him, Dave. Actually, one of the most famous surgeons ever. Scottish fella called, I think he's Robert.
McScott.
Liston. Robert Liston. Have you heard of him?
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
It was, father of modern surgery, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
But there was one of the things that he did was accidentally, because you know why operating theatre is so cold? It's because people used to be able to turn up and watch. Anyone could just turn up and watch.
Yeah.
And during one of these, he got a nudge and he accidentally chopped off some guy's testicles.
Wow.
Ow. Yeah.
Well,
anyway, enough of that.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. It's always nice to have a bit. So hopefully you've got your map in front of you.
Whilst the cashiers load up, 34 out of 39.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine's still
in which case you haven't got the map in front of you. So you've got. It's cold. It's bitterly cold. You've got the stairs descending in front of you. Even from your distance, you can all sense a vast presence of evil from here. You all sort of look at each other, especially you probably look towards Jarek. And Jarek's like, surely you can feel it type thing. It's an immense sense of evil coming from this place. But the facade itself, the actual front of it, looks as if it's a place of sanctuary. So what we'll do, we'll have a history check to start off with from group, just to see if you can recognise anything to do with the statues.
From group,
Maybe.
Well, I've got a map. History.
18.
That's 2 18s. That's pretty good.
19.
19. Oh, wow. That's so, right. Okay.
We
So.
rock.
It's the statues in their sort of prayer form. It's ringing bells, and you recognise this as a deity related to secrets, and it's not necessarily an evil deity. You can't quite place the name of the deity itself, but this is a temple dedicated to secrets from a good.
Is it the same sort of style of evil that I'd recognise from the great old ones, or is it something else?
Entirely different. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this is sort of real world.
Whilst we stood there considering, I'm going to create a bonfire a couple of feet away from us so we can get warm for a minute.
Yeah,
Push Nick in it.
Yep. That's how I was going to melt
And
the
the fire
snow.
starts already.
What was that? Sorry?
I said, and the fire starts already.
Yeah. Well, go and stand away from it if you're not cold. Go on.
It's not that. It's just long before we burn the temple down.
It appears to be made of stone. I don't think that's going to happen.
Remind me, why are we here?
Everything burns, Mark.
I know he's here for his sister. Something. What were we trying to retrieve for his sister? I can't remember.
No, it wasn't. I had a dream
Said that
about this place.
there's a power to revive her in here somewhere. I don't know if he told us what that power was, or whether he just knew there was just legend that there was something in here.
So, as it stands, Dave, I assume we can there's only that. The only obvious thing is that way in, and then it's just the statues.
From what you can see, it is daytime, but your visibility is reduced because of the snow and the blizzard. What you've got in map tools is your visual distance.
Yes.
So that's everything that you can see as it stands. Casimir he'll quite happily tell you that you're here so that he can gain the power to resurrect his long dead sister, who was the bride of, or wanted to be the bride of Strahd.
I can't remember if it was an item or just power. Yeah. Do we want Rokkr to be Spider Rokkr and scout it out, or?
I'm comfy by the fire. What's you got to have a look?
Slap him on the arse and get him up one of those statues.
It's just, I would say, I mean, I know obviously the map's probably not the same as the fan art Dave found, but it's whether there is any other openings, windows, glass panes that he can look through, anything rather than just marching in the door.
Alternate openings.
Okay.
Has anyone got the light cantrip?
He can see in the dark, can't he? And
it depends how far. If someone's got a light cantrip, could they put light on the tip of one of his arrows? If he did find an entry and needed to peer really far into it, he could fire the arrow in.
Yeah, because that's not going to draw any attention whatsoever.
I mean, we're out here, so
we're by
the bonfire.
I can send Asriel for a scout in there.
I can see 90 feet.
That's quite far.
Depending on the
That's
size
a lot
of
of people.
room.
Yeah, it is. It's at least 45.
Yeah.
Or 90 pirates.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Whilst we're discussing every possible option again for an hour, I'm going to go and eviscerate an orangutan.
Okay. Mark game. Who's having what?
Why does he come up with these?
Sloth.
Sloth. Hold up. Jim.
Gibbon.
Sloth.
Yeah, I'll go chimpanzee. Or chimp.
Dan Guinea. Ted was Gibbon.
J-Man was Sloth.
Yeah, and Adam, you've gone for chimp. Okay, tidy.
Little does Adam know that Mark was called Chimpo.
Well, yeah, it's been a while. He might have forgotten. I doubt it somehow. Right, so you're having a recce then, Jim?
I am indeed, yeah.
Yeah. Just the full front of it? How are you approaching? What do you want to do?
I mean, yeah. I've got to. Let's go straight in front of me to start off with, and then climb up and see which route looks the best, left or right.
Okay. What I'll do then, because it's the fan art isn't entirely accurate, so I'm going to take you back to it slightly. So this bridge isn't really there, and the statues on the top are at ground level, but the rest of it kind of makes sense. So you approach all the way up to the front. What you can see, I'm not going to open it just yet. I'm just going to describe it for you, and then I'll load it onto the map tools. Is as you approach the front, stairs descend steeply down into complete pitch blackness. I mean, you with your dark vision, you can see. There's, in fact, let's have a perception check just to see exactly what you see.
20. Oh, it's a 10.
Ooh.
How is that 10? That's
That's
a
a
1.
That's a
Oh,
1.
my
That's
God.
why. So you can tell that the floor inside appears to be a reflective material of some description. The bit of light that's coming in, it looks like it's marble, possibly black marble. The walls are amber. You other than that, you sort of catch a glimpse inside. It looks like there's the floor extends and then there's some rails, and then it drops into more blackness that you can't see anything. But the front of the building itself, as you approach, is pretty much as you can see on the fan art. It's enclosed. There's no windows. There's no other way in, from what you can see.
Can I get up on top? See if there's any roof structure?
Yep. Or as you're on top, this place is carved and built into the mountain itself. You can have another perception check on top. Due to the conditions, I'm going to add a spicy disadvantage. While you're rolling that, Jim, what's everyone else doing? Because this is going to take Rokkr quite a while to do all of this.
I'll just keep making a campfire every minute, and when we cool off, I'll just make another bonfire.
Okay. Yeah, nice one, Mark. Yeah.
If it was anyone other than Rokkr, I'd be placing bets on how long before he falls down.
Rocker's not going to fall down.
No, exactly. So it's kind of a pointless bet.
Have anyone got any marshmallows?
If they're coming camp supplies.
We could toast something by the fire while we're waiting for
Nick.
to come back.
Nick,
I found this red penis back the other night.
Oh no! Can I borrow your ring of regeneration?
No. I'm not going to want it back after you put it on that. No,
It is handy that after the fact that we can just take time to attune to it if you let us. If any of us lose a limb,
mine.
Can someone just hold on to it and we'll cast mending a few times?
Yeah.
I think generally we're just campfire chat while Rokkr does this. Jarek won't be taking his eye off the building, but we'll still be engaging in campfire chat.
I'll have my owl flight circling overhead just in case anything tries to creep up on us.
Sure. Okay, let's have a perception check for the owl, please. And also, just to finish up on the regeneration ring of regeneration, it also means I can lop your limbs off with impunity.
Willy nilly, you might say.
Throw my eye back.
Very good, very good. So you don't get inspiration for it, Ted, but not far off.
Yeah, but you've got a metal ball in your eye socket. Do you want to grow your eye back?
No, not really. I like metal.
That'd be painful if your eye started growing back with that in it.
Yeah, that'd be really sore. That'd be like imagine if you had prosthetic testicles and that happened. Oh,
what? You grew your eye back,
and then you grow your eye back, and you're going to be able to notice the testicles, and you'll be distressed. Well, it's not on his stats, is it? So it's it gets. I'll just roll a d20, and it's plus and advantage.
It's owl perception.
All right.
Yeah.
What the hell's he rolling for?
I think it's add 3.
Yeah, it's plus 3. What was that one? That was an 11. So with advantage,
12. Okay.
Either 14 or 14.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you all to do at this point is to roll initiative.
Hey.
My helmet's not even set up from last night. Everyone will see my curtain rail. What am I going to do?
Oh, I need to go back to the map. Amber Temple Upper. There we go.
Do you want me to force it for you, or can you?
Just as this is happening, I'm going to ask Nick. I says, I've dreamt about this place. Have you dreamt about it as well?
Is Rokkr like on top of the
We've had this conversation multiple times. This is how we know about the place. You told us about your dream.
Amber Temple Upper, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't expect me to remember things that were like a day ago. Was I doing something? Initiative. That's what
Can you force mine, please?
Yeah, of course I
I've
can,
still
mate.
got the I've still got the picture. I don't know how you.
Apparently, there are some bushwreckers. So,
What bush?
bushwreckers.
Where?
Well, one of them just rolled initiative, so
There's nothing. It doesn't show on my track.
It's on chat. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get rid of that. But so 1, 2, 3, 4. One left to go. Just
Wasn't I on the roof?
You were, mate. Yeah, I'm going to move you in a second.
Okay.
So, what's going to happen? As Jim, you're descended, so I'm going to move. I'm going to move Rokkr to sort of descending round here. Where's your token? So let's pop. You're there then, Jim. You are. Do me a favour. Roll a d6.
Who?
Jim.
I think this is
Jim,
to see which statue you're on.
3. You are 30 feet up.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. The rest of you. So, do you want me to put little boxes around you so you can see yourself better, or are you okay like that? Because it's you're all right. Okay. Azrael's here, Mark.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to move him.
I'm going to assume for the purposes that he's very high up for now.
Azrael could do with a box looking at that.
Let me give him. He's kind of tiny, isn't he? So the rest of you guys, the campfire's here. This is where you're all sort of camping round. As Azrael flies over in this direction, you can see here there's a natural fissure which has opened into the mountainside west of the temple's facade, creating a gap 2 feet wide, 10 feet tall, and 15 feet deep. You see light coming from the room beyond, and you hear human voices as well. That's the description as it is read, but what Azrael sees first is a very large wolf running towards you all.
I'll be able to. No, I wouldn't, because I'm not actively concentrating. But he could tell me telepathically. Warning. I'm not looking through his eyes, so I can't see it. But he could tell me about it.
Wicked.
At which point I'll say wolf coming in northeast or whatever it actually is coming in.
Well, everyone else is near to you. Rokkr, given the
Can I see him?
You can, you can see him.
I'll just pulse it,
Yeah, wicked. Okay. Right, you know what I might do? I'm going to add some halos as long as it's not going to detract from the...
I've
it's just
put
easier to do.
Aura on. Is that just for me to see, or can everyone see my aura?
It's only for yourself.
Do we want to?
I can see an aura.
It's for my paladin aura.
It doesn't show. Oh no, I can see it now.
There's a black, should be a grey circle around me. Okay.
Oh, wicked! Nice one, Dan.
We can add our own halos and stuff.
Cool. So, Jim, your initiative orders first. There's no surprise round. What's going to happen is Azrael, Mark's familiar, has discovered these the same time as they're charging. From this alcove, you're here, and you get this message from Akxikas in your mind saying whatever Mark said.
Big wolf and the direction.
Yeah. So from your vantage point, you're 30 feet up in the air. You can't see anything, but you know it's going to appear out of here pretty soon. What does Rokkr want to do?
Are these, how high are these walls? Pretty darn high?
Ridiculously high, yeah. You're talking right into the mountainside. It says the structure's 50 feet high, but the mountain beyond that goes a lot higher.
Right, so they're coming
Can I have my
from
wolf, please, Dave?
here.
Wolf, please.
Yeah.
Can I have my wolf,
Yeah.
please?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If I were to stand on this corner, is there an advantage point where I could shoot them? because obviously I can't see the fog of war.
Can you make it that far?
Yes, I can. I can. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what we'd have to do then, Jim, is what are you? You're 30 feet high. The statues, I believe, were 20 feet tall. So yeah, you can just run straight across. If you can get to this corner, let's see how far you can get.
Well, I'm gonna. That corner there is 65, so I'll be casting my what's it called?
Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr
That one.
Strike.
Yeah.
So cast. All right, one action. Zephyr Strike is a bonus action, right? So yeah, if I cast Zephyr Strike, I can now do 80.
Okay.
That cantrip as well.
No, that's it's a bonus action, isn't it? Zephyr Strike, I believe.
Yeah.
Bonus action level 1.
Wicked, like.
So sort of there and kind of perched up high.
Yeah. So you're still 30 feet up if you want.
I would imagine 30 feet up's high enough.
So here's a question for you from story perspective, Jim. You've just moved, and you can move 80, but you've moved 65 feet across the face of this temple. What does it look like as Rokkr's going? Because you've moved pretty quick there, mate.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd be comfortable hanging around with him. I just watched him go 65 feet climbing in 6 seconds.
So I'm in the zone. I know that we're about to be attacked, and I've literally gone into super speed mode. So I'm just seeing blurs. I'm literally almost like a computer scanning for handholds. I'm literally sort of analysing as I'm going along, and I see like I'll fit into there, I'll fit into there, fit into there. Foot, hand, foot, hand, foot, hand, foot, hand, foot, hand, bow.
Nice.
He's very 8-bit.
Yeah. So I am going to. I will aim for the. Do I know that this one's the leader? It says leader on him.
No, this is the other problem with map tools. Yeah, this it's a woman actually. I got
in charge.
Yeah, I got the picture slightly wrong. We'll go with the picture that I've got. It's a burly dude with more ornate armor than the rest, and he seems to be calling the shots. He seems to be telling people where to go.
Right. These are one weapon attack and that attack. Right. So I will attack. Actions.
Okay, we're on to
I've
hit.
got that many attacks as well.
Literally.
Jesus.
Jesus.
16 hits. They notice you the same time as you start shooting. It's basically they notice you because there's a flurry of snow as you stop all of a sudden, pull your bow and shoot. He tries to raise his shield, doesn't manage it in time. Roll your damage.
So I get an extra 1d8 as well. So I get 10 plus my d8. 14 damage.
14 damage. Solid hit. You can tell the way that he weathers this. He raises his shield, realises he's not going to do it, and then exposes his shoulder ever so slightly, and stops the arrow from going anywhere more vital. And the arrow's sticking out, not fazed by it. This has happened to him before.
Well, he's getting another one in the same shoulder.
Okay.
In his knee, you'll have to retire then.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm changing this dice. This is fucking rubbish. That's my turn over.
Three attacks.
3 attacks. It's your what's it feature, mate?
Oh, my Gloomstalker. Of course.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought you'd remember the Gloomstalker because he dealt the extra D8.
No, that was the Zephyr Strike.
Yes.
Okay, when this one also has a D8.
My last one.
This one will have a D8 as well.
Ready? Yeah. Awesome. 27 hits. Piercing 8. So that's 15 plus a D8 of 8. Oh, okay, maybe I'll keep these dice.
Yeah, keep the dice, mate.
23.
23 it is. No, I'm not damaged anyone on that. So, okay. So.
And that's to take his shoulder off at the socket.
No. Unfortunately not. He's blocked the second one and he's looking up at you smug as if to sort of congratulate himself, and then he does take the third. Almost identically the same place. It doesn't split the arrow before you go down that route. But no, it's made him angrier and he's banging his shield now. He's ready for action. You have a little bit of movement left, I believe, if you wish.
Go up high just in case someone does a.
Run away!
It's not your
I have
turn,
control of my
darling.
wolf, Dave.
I could pull
'Cause I don't know what-
through
I don't know what
saying
my
just
wolf's
in
initiative
case.
is yet.
Just in case someone does a fireball.
Why? Yeah, I'm just going to just nip back round the corner. Into the alcoves, you use this word?
Wicked.
You lie,
I
there's
can't-
no fish.
Can't roll initiative for it, Dave.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, sorry, man.
Dan, why have you got a
20
wolf?
plus
Why
1.
have we got a wolf?
7. It's initiative 7.
It's Dan's badly named wolf.
Do you want to give it a name, Dan?
Barry.
It's still Grim, was it I called him? The horse? Has he appeared skeletal? Is this... Yeah, does my... Because just when my horse appeared skeletal because of this land, is this like a very skeleton wolf, or is it actually a winter wolf?
No. Let's go with. Well, you can do, or you can go with sort of like a rotten zombie-ish. So there's plenty of flesh on him still. Stop it, Mark.
Stop calling things we probably want to kill.
We'll call him Flesh.
Flesh.
No one stroke flesh.
Right. Let me. I'll save flesh.
That's my love life gone to pot then.
Nice. Right, done. Okay, so yeah, Rokkr's gone back into a sort of a little bit of a niche. In fact, you could go down and actually into the niche where you've put him, Jim. So we'll say you're down to 20 feet if you took it into there.
Sucked in.
Or did you want to stay up high?
I mean, I'm guessing, how could I be in stealth in there if I've tucked right in? I know they've seen me, but...
Yeah, you could, but stealth for you is an action.
So I've used all my actions. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's go 20 feet, and I'll just hope that they come round the corner looking for me and see somebody else.
Okay, cool. So that takes it to the direwolf. As Rokkr's ducked back round, you could the leader's telling people where to go, and he's instructing the direwolf what to do. So the direwolf is going to move and then dash.
Is that true?
Towards
Tell
you
leave me
all.
alone. Have you killed.
You can try, pal. It's Festus' turn.
It can smell the little red sausage.
Okay, who's next? Mark, you're next after the
wolf.
After the gladiator.
Yeah.
Leader.
Yeah, so me first.
Didn't mean gladiator.
No, Mark.
Yep. Yeah, I've put it down. I've realised that you haven't gone yet.
No, here we go.
That was Dave's fault. He confused me.
It was Dave's fault, in all fairness. I just want to double check some distances again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just getting you ready, Mark, so you can plan your turn.
Yeah, no, I'm actually Yeah, I'll plan my turn. Realise I don't actually know what I want to do.
Do that every turn, not just when Dave reminds you. Plan your turn in advance.
Right, range of 150 foot. So that's fine from where I am. I think we're gonna try a bit of spike growth, Dave.
Okay, wicked. Remind me, what's the radius?
Range 150 foot.
Yep.
The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists, sprouts, hard spikes, and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognise the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Okay. Let me give you control of this then, Mr. Teddington. So hopefully you can see this in the middle, the blue circles around it. You can place that. That's an amazing spell for these circumstances.
I'm thinking I want the furthest edge of it to be there. So they're still going to have to come out into it a fair distance.
Yep, makes perfect sense to me. It's not on grid either, so you can put it anywhere.
Okay. So we just want to. Yeah, that seems about right.
Yep, tidy. So action. Yep. Any movement? Any bonus?
I mean, we're gonna give the wolf a goose to play with, I suppose.
Okay. Give that wolf a banana.
Juice.
On the other side of it, so it's like, what the fuck?
Right, hold up. Let me just give. I'll make it. No, it's not visible to you yet. Let me just give him a. He'll feel left out if I don't give him a halo. Right, there you go, dude.
Yeah. So honk.
Talk to me, goose.
Wicked. Right, he's going to make his dexterity.
Fire damage. Yeah. So, well, hopefully some fire damage.
Right, dex save rolls 10.
I don't think that's good enough.
It's not. No, it can't be, I don't think.
Okay. 2d6.
Yep.
Booyah!
What's going on tonight with the damage rolls? 12 severely injures the goose. Injures the goose? No, it doesn't. Injures the direwolf and draws the direwolf's attention. Any movement, Ted?
No, I'm quite happy where I am.
Yeah, I appear to be in Dan's circle of whateverness, so I'm going to stay there for the time being.
And
unless I can get on flesh.
Okay, so the leader is going to charge forwards. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give him a perception check. I believe your spike growth comes with a perception type DC.
Yeah, it said if it's a space you can see when it formed, he has to pass Ted's DC perception to know it's there.
Okay.
Even if they know it's there, though, it doesn't mean they ignore it. It's just they know they're walking into thorns.
So they don't need the perception then because they saw it form, didn't they?
No, because it says that
if they saw it form, they need the perception, isn't it? No?
The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast. So I'm guessing they can all see pretty much the area.
Yeah. However, he's gonna. His blood's up. He's been shot twice by a Nancy boy elf dangling from the wall. He's going to charge forwards.
Upside down with one hand, firing an arrow with his teeth.
So get ready.
Can actually do that.
Get ready on your D4s then, Ted. So he moves 15 to here, which gives him another 7. So let's
So
take
it's
him
2d4 for every 5 feet.
Yeah,
So
bear with me.
64 on him.
So 1, 2. I need to work this out because he's down to half movement as well. So he's got 30 in here. He's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's out. And how many? So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's his movement pretty much, isn't it?
Mm.
I think that's gone one above, but yeah.
And is that 5 spaces? Is that 10d4?
Yeah.
10d4.
10d4.
That's a lot of D4.
That's a lot of D4.
Really funny if our warlock's got repelling blast to push him back in.
Back you go.
I have.
See, that's a shit roll.
Did you do
This isn't fire damage, is it? Are the thorns on fire?
Oh,
If only.
well.
But that was
They
him.
definitely would have noticed that, though, I feel.
Yeah, that was him at a headlong run. He was dashing to attempt to accomplish that spike growth. That takes us to Akxikas with Nik
Can you
left.
transmute that into fire?
Right,
Ted?
okay, I am going to move. So I'm about here, I think. And then.
So just to the people who are near me, yeah,
I'm just
don't be going in there.
But it looks so spiky and fun.
Well, that's the thing,
we
it
didn't see
doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't look spiky and fun.
I'm going to tap
But I've
the dial.
told you that, yeah, pretty much from forwards of Azrael is not a combat-friendly area.
Go on, Mark.
Right, I'll hex it as a bonus action and then hit it with 2. The wolf, this is. With 2. You know what I means.
Eldritch penises.
Yeah, Eldritch Peni, indeed. So let me do the. Cross off the spell slot for hex. And. Back to me. Other spell. First blast. Go. 25.
Yeah, damage. Or you can hit again. Oh, don't hit.
Plus.
Nice. Yeah.
And second, if it's still standing,
It is.
Get number 2.
Well, yeah. I think. Oh no! I said you don't have to. I was going to say.
Yeah.
14 just hits. Exactly what you needed.
Right, in which
Hitting
case,
on a 5
have some more
mark.
damage. Have some more damage then. Cotwomble breath. Plus.
Uh, 13. So the wolf charging forward, Cinder honks into existence next to it, draws its attention as the wolf spins and tries to snap towards Cinder. The wolf dies. How does that die, Mark?
Just gets a black beam through both its ears and it doesn't like it. Looks slightly confused and then just falls over.
It does. Any other movement? Anything else from you? I think that's action bonus action.
I've done me. I could move a bit further, but I'm not going to.
Okay, well, it is interesting because Nick's about to move his aura, I should imagine. Or is he?
Yes.
Well, so be it.
Succinct.
Oh, I can't get the measuring tape off. How do I get that off?
Just the one to the left, pointer tool of the measuring tape.
Soak it in salty water. Warm, salty water.
30. In fact, I don't think I need the full 30 feet. I want to be 90 feet away from Leader Boy. I need to move one more step forwards.
Yeah.
Didn't you say it was a girl?
No, I'm sticking with dude.
He's quite far away, or she is. I can't tell.
The thing about this is men and women
stick
are
hex on it.
genuinely equal.
Gotcha. Her name's Helwa. I doubt you're going to find out.
So hex is on it, and then I will also Eldritch Blast that thing.
Tidy, go for it.
That's a crit.
Yes.
On the first one, which is good because with the playtest, hex only does 1 a turn, so that was a good job. It was the first one.
I rolled
30
twice. Is that
13
not
misses.
right then? No, Hex says
So-
every time you hit it.
It does, because I'm using like the full playtest package. I've got a playtest hex which doesn't. So we said I can't just pick and choose the bits that are good and bits that aren't.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, totally understand.
So I've got, but fortunately it was the one that hit. So 2d10, 2d6. This is force and necrotic. Do I need to roll any of those separately, Dave?
No, mate.
So that's 29 damage to it.
Wonderful, thanks, Dan.
That was nearly max. That was 3 off max. Shit.
Oh, come on, boys. Yeah, he's severely battered. Now the wind has taken out of his sails. He's still frothing. He looks like he's berserk, ready to charge, but he's now panting heavily, and he's gone very, very pale, very, very clammy. Jarek. Oh, any more movement?
Suppose I'll go back to where I came from. If people were wanting me in the aura, I went 15 forwards. I'll come 15 back.
Oh, yeah, nice one. Quality.
Jarek.
If people want to move up to where I'm going to be, and I'll reform around them.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. The wolf's not there now, is it? So
No, but well, we can stand here, let them come to us, then we can blast them on the way.
it's just
We don't have to charge them, do we? We just stand there and say, "Come and get it,"
Uh,
like a bitch funky sex machine.
I'm literally going to stand there and hold my action because the only thing I can reach got killed. So, yeah.
What? Okay. We need a trigger, and what are you going to do?
I'm literally just kind of walking forward with the mace out, shield up, just waiting to hit anything that gets near me.
Oh, skip Bobblester, Tron.
Taking
Okay.
the dodge action.
No, dodging's for cowards.
just shouting, "Come on, you bastards!
Right, but-
One at a time or all at
I'm walking
once."
towards the wolf, but this is the only thing I can get to, and it's dead. So I'll stand there.
Flesh is up.
Go on,
I
Flesh.
might as well go and go and check out the hummocky cross stratification that I discovered in the living room.
What?
Something about stratification. I didn't hear what you said before.
A speed of 60 feet.
Can the ranged people stop killing the nearby targets?
It's going to go and like kind of nuzzle with Jarek.
Sure.
Nuzzle.
Yeah, nuzzle up to Jarek, and it's also going to. No, this one is going to dodge.
Okay. Okay. Right. Let's move these individually. So if I've got,
Okay.
so that's 10. So he's got 20 left, which is reduced to 10. So 1, 2. So
How
that's
many D4?
two rolls for him, please, mate. There's no save for this either, is there?
I
1,
believe so. No, it's just
2.
slugging through nasty fucking brambles, isn't it?
Yeah. So 15. 1,
Yeah, no save, just
2.
2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet.
Yeah.
So how many for
15,
the first one?
20. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make this count for all of them, Ted. Unless you want to roll it individually, it's up to you. Up to you.
No, just fine, mate. Whatever the easiest.
Okay. Do me a favour. Roll 1. So 2d4 for the one that's taking 1.
2d4 for the one that's taking 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Bosh.
It's good job. You know what I mean. Hopefully. Oh. And then roll 4d4 for the ones that are taking 2,
Ooh.
which are all the rest.
4d4, so they've only moved 2 into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the difficult terrain bit.
Yeah, but that's good because it keeps them in it. So
Yep. 6. I'm sure there's
that's
an
what the
easy way to
spike
do
growth's
this.
for.
Indeed. And like I said at the time, a very good use of it. That takes us back to the top of the order. Jim, Rokkr, you're seeing the wolves pelted out. The lads are doing remarkable work. You're aware of spike growth. But these, yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, seeing how sort of easily that leader shook off my attack, I feel like he needs to get a little bit of
death.
Yeah. Hunter's mark.
He's the fish.
And then he's going to get a longbow in his face.
24. So this is the leader again, Jim. Yep.
Yeah, leader.
Okay.
For 6 plus for 13 damage.
There's another nearby wolf I can attack.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. Did you mark him?
I did Hunter's mark him, yeah.
Right. Beg your pardon. I was.
So Zephyr Strike's dropped.
Yeah. So 13 damage. Okay. Yeah. No, he's still not down.
Well, it gets me some poontang.
Shit. Missed on the second attack.
Missed on the second attack. Okay.
Wait, what's inspiration do? Again, remind me.
You can give yourself.
It inspires you.
Advantage.
So 2.
Too late.
Whatever.
It's whether you have to announce it before or after.
Before, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Looking at Dave's face.
Yeah. Normally.
Don't look at Dave's face.
I have to when
Avert your gaze.
at least once a week.
So
I have to put up with being me all the time, so shut up. You don't even know you're born.
Touche, motherfucker. That's right in my face, literally. Yeah, Otel's jump.
That's. Am I sensing that they can reach me from where I am?
As you've shot the leader, you've seen that he's decided to spin around and he's pulled. He's got he's got a few spears and he looks like he's going to launch them at you.
Yeah. Let's move to there.
Let's move.
Okay.
In the next alcove.
Okay. Are you coming down to 20 feet to get into the alcove then, or are you still staying high up?
I was 20 feet down in the alcove already.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, sound. So that takes us to Festa's turn.
Oh, hello. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Concentrate.
You know what they say, if in doubt. Dave knows what I'm on about.
Yeah, because I can't cast any other spell, can I? Because I've got a concentration going on.
You can
No, you
cast
can
anything
cast,
that's not
it's just you can't cast
concentration.
another concentration spell.
Fantastic.
You can even cast another concentration spell, but it'll drop your other one.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I probably should have looked up what I was going to do first.
All right.
I decided
I've
to
not done that enough times.
talk shit
Fair
instead.
enough. Yeah. My favourite thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Like a bit of bollocks.
Sorry, I'm just looking up what spells I could potentially hit it with. Well, hit stuff with.
Cinder's moved.
Oh yeah, Cinder's moved. I can cast through Cinder.
Okay.
That's why Cinder moved.
Wicked.
Just trying to see what would be best and what's got decent range from where Cinder is.
So have you seen this? One of the reasons I'll do like map tools, Adam, is each of these opponents. You just Google Berserker. Press image and then drag them onto the different tokens.
Yeah. That's what I was starting to play with.
Yeah.
When I realised there's got to be a better way to mass produce these tokens. I assume for like with these, so like these tokens, if they weren't already in a room, you just leave them off the player viewable area of the map, so you can drag them on when you need them and leave them saved to the map.
Yeah. For a lot of them, if you right click and view viewable to player, turn them off.
Oh.
When you roll initiative as well, they don't appear on the initiative tracker. They do appear in chat, which is what we've discovered tonight. But
So
again,
I'm
the initiative
gonna
tracker will be a physical one at ours, so not on the map tools.
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray through Cinder.
cool. So level 2,
Yeah, just the basic.
wicked. So 3 targets.
We'll start with Captain Dickface.
Okay, roll to hit Captain Dickface.
So that's just that. Ooh, 20.
Just change his name to Captain Dickface. Yeah, that hits.
So just 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah. 6 takes it.
Oh, I've just rolled 2d4. Ignore that.
Well done, Mark.
Did you step into the spike growth?
Yeah, we'll try and give Dickface another.
Okay. Captain Dickface. That's
Captain
you know,
Dickface,
yeah.
sorry.
To you.
Not renaming him again.
Ooh, 12.
12 misses.
Just going to mark him as dead. Oh.
And then, yeah, again.
Another.
24.
24 hits. The question is, does he get an attack on? Does he get an attack off? He does. It's not enough to kill him, Ted.
Hamster biscuits.
No worries.
It,
So I've moved Cinder. I've cast through Cinder. So I've got a bonus action, I guess, still.
what? How do
Or
you?
is moving Cinder? No, moving Cinder was the bonus action, wasn't it? That's fine.
I believe so. Here's a question for you. So you've got this fire goose honking, flying towards these lads. Where does the scorching ray appear from him, and how does it shoot?
Honk gland.
It honks into existence.
Nice.
It goes across the battlefield with a mighty honk.
It does. Which is his turn. So he will.
Come at me, flesh is going to get you.
Run back into the spike growth and kill
Come
himself.
at me, bitch.
I would think it's the only right thing to do.
He's gonna charge Cinder.
Yeah, he's going to get fucked up by an owl and a wolf.
He does not care. He does not care at this point. And not only that, the DM wants to roll some dice.
Yes.
So this is spear and shield. 3 million. So to hit Cinder will be 24 to hit.
I think that might do it.
Yeah, it might do. That's 14 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Second one is going to be a shield bash. So as he charges forward, the spear comes out. He knocks his spear around for a 17 to hit.
Yeah, armor class 13, so yeah. Fine.
That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw, please.
So that's off Cinder, which is strength of 10. So just a strength save with no pluses, I guess?
Yeah.
Just a d20?
Yep.
How does 16 sit with you?
That sounds fine. What we're going to do at this point then, so it was a save to be knocked prone, which you've passed. So as the shield comes down, you suffer the damage. Cinder hits the deck. The snow hisses and gives him a lift and picks him back up in the air. But it's going to be one last attack with a spear, which is 19. So it's another hit, and that's 11 points of damage.
That'll be enough.
Is that Cinder down?
Yeah, he had 10 left.
Oh, goose death.
Cinder down. So the goose pops out of
Cooked.
existence.
The goose is cooked.
Mark,
In all
Akxikas'
fairness,
turn.
that is what he's there for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Did well.
Right. What have I got to? So I'll move forward. I'll move up. So I'm just by Jarek there. And again, I'm going to move my hex as a bonus action onto this.
You can't. He's not dead.
Is he not? No, the wolf I killed.
Yeah.
I beg your
My
pardon.
hex-
No, you're quite right. You move your hex onto.
Oh, should I go for? Hang on, let me just check the range because I don't mind him having a go at me if I get the other lad out. Oh yeah, it's well within range from there. The guy who's just killed is he the guy that's just killed the goose?
Captain Dickface.
Captain Dickface.
Right.
Set the owl on him. Set the owl on him.
I'm going to shout, "No, goose!" Move my hex onto him and blast him in the face.
Go for it.
Where's me? Oh.
Can you cast
While you're
through your
looking,
owl?
I'm just going to nip for a burst. I'll be right back.
What was that, Ted? Sorry.
Can you cast through your
I
owl?
can deliver touch spells through him. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I was thinking if anyone gets surrounded, I can give you fire breathing through the owl. It's quite nice. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was rolling some. Yeah, this fellow I was telling about before, the surgeon lad. He performed the world's first.
I've heard of Rob Liston before.
Yeah, he's a really famous. He's really famous in that field. He performed the first ever operation under anaesthetic, ever.
Yes. Yeah.
Apparently, there's a funny story. The guy, he was amputating a guy's leg, and he gave him the ether, and he inhaled it until he passed out. He woke up 10 minutes later, shitting himself, going, "I can't go through with it. I can't go through with it. I don't want it done." And he just pissed himself laughing and waved his leg at him. It was already off.
As you do.
Well,
That's the other thing.
should have said something earlier.
Yeah. One of the things that he was really, really good at, which he had to be when there was no anaesthetic, he got limbs off incredibly quickly.
Yeah.
The Liston knife is still used today for amputation.
Mhm.
Clearly, Dave, whilst you're at the toilet, Mark did all his rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there were all crits, max damage, every single one. That's not true.
They
So
just
it's a-
somehow
It's not
missed.
because there's a literal record of it right in front of me. 12 misses.
I am going to. Oh no, I'm not. I'll let it miss. Right, next one. Criticone.
Critically. 2d10, 2d6 plus 4.
Yeah. So that's 12. Plus 2d6, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Plus another 10.
How would you like to kill Captain Dickface?
I would like to think that he's
Throws
just
his
got his
frozen
mouth
dick
open
in
for a stupid sort of barbarian-y shouty thing, and it just as the Eldritch, or maybe he was trying to laugh at me because I missed. In fact, that's particularly what I like to think. You missed me, and that was it. There was a famous general in the American Civil War whose last words were, "What are you worrying about? They couldn't hit a barn door from this."
Nice.
Up
Is
there
that
with,
Akxikas' turn?
aha, missed both my legs.
He's down. I've used both my attacks. I've used my bonus action. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay, done. Next turn.
I am going to walk forwards 30. Which gets me to there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to move
Still in
Hex.
the aura.
Believe that's 120. Yep.
Yeah.
I will send 2 Eldritch Blasts at the closest one.
Gotcha.
This one.
Dan, you can cast Fireball, can't you?
Second one, no.
Second one misses.
Okay,
No,
so
it's
first
Adam.
one hit.
You can cast fireball, can't you?
Yeah, only that.
I'm not wasting a level 3 spell on our first encounter in a temple.
Plus 4 damage.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Jarek wants to be closer. Is that right, Jarek?
Well,
You just want to waste
the
the
next,
spell
the next
slot,
thing I
so
can
yeah.
get to is
So
now
I'll use my bonus action to do phase step to teleport someone next to me 30 feet. So I'm going to teleport Adam 30 feet up the battlefield.
Sound. Done.
Was he aware of this? Because that's going to be quite confusing.
It's going to be very disorientating.
So I have to be a
He's
willing
got to be
creature,
willing,
right?
which is why I spoke to him first.
In my turn,
I believe that's my turn.
I'm going to walk 30 feet back to Dan.
What are you doing?
Can you moonwalk 30 feet back to Dan? That'd be far cool.
No, I can only moonwalk 20.
Well, you
If
must
I try
practice.
Might fall over. Right, how far away are they then? So I'm still not getting to them. But I can at least
Remember, you are aware.
be. Yeah.
the,
I'll go to there. So at this point, all I'm going to be using is a cantrip at this range, just to. All of these have taken damage. I really don't. This is annoying. They're in the perfect fireball period, but I really don't want to waste a fireball. We've literally just got it.
Well, if you don't, I'm going to do it. So if you put the glory.
Yeah, but you've got loads in your staff of.
Well,
bullshit.
I haven't. I've got 4 if I drain it utterly. But
Yeah,
That's
so
loads.
whereas I can only
Don't
fireball.
drain your staff, Mark.
I'm not going to. Do not worry about that. Not going to happen.
Oh, bollocks to it, fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
Okay.
need to teleport you for that.
No, bar fireball
yeah,
down.
he's still nearer anyway. Well,
No, don't
if they
be
don't all
fireball, Dan. I'm
die.
stood next to him.
Fireball there, please.
Yeah.
Right, dex saves. So there's 5 left, isn't there? So left to right.
Go on, wrap
5,
it.
14, 5, 17.
Where's my DC? My DC's it's 15 for the.
Okay, so 1
So-
pass. The closest to you pass. What did Mark do? Something to a hippo? Well, none of you had a hippo anyway, did you? No.
No.
27.
27. Okay.
And as I cast it, I look over my shoulder to see if Nick flinches.
I twitch. 5th, so it's 18, isn't it?
I do need to remember that I've got a wand of magic missile.
Hold up. 10. Hold up. No, what am I talking about? 27, so 10. 13. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you've had that wand of magic missile for ages, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, yeah. I've not used it.
Is that Jarek's turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Flesh.
Was Ring of the Outsider something we created to try and prove something, or an actual
Yeah, you
thing?
can get rid of that. That's from my campaign.
Yeah, I thought so.
God.
Yeah,
I needed someone to
Gotcha.
test it, see if it worked.
yeah. I thought that was it.
Which gives us the Berserkers. Get ready on your D4s, Ted. So.
They all. So we're going to have some of them moving more, one of them
10
moving less.
and
or-
out, so he's got 20 left. What's in there? So this one's going to take 2d4. So you do us a favour, roll 2d4 and then 4d4. And I'll
So it's
apply
only-
them.
One of them's only moved 5 foot. Or have they managed to get out?
Yeah. But he's
So
going to
we've got
have
one-
to dash, isn't he? Otherwise, he's not going to be able to do anything. So we'll put him. So we can dash to there. Can he? Hold up. That's his full movement. So he's got another 30 on that. So 50 he's got. But, yeah, so to there. 1, 2, out. So this one's taking 2. So he's got a dash. 2, 2. So, hold on. Oh, this is getting confusing. So 10, 20, there, and out. That's his movement. And then he's got another 30 on top of that. So, takes it to 50. So he can get there. This lad's screwed. 10, 20. 30 is his normal movement. He's got 30 left, and that's a dash. There. Oh, these lads, I think they're going to go round, to be honest.
They've just seen what's happened to their mates and thought, nah, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, they saw it appear, didn't they? So that's 10, 15. So he's got 15 left at normal. So 5, 10, 15, and then 30 more from there. Takes him to 55. Right, and his mate's going to go 2, and then out. We can go out to there. So he's going to end up there. Right, Ted. Yeah, you rolling these D4s, mate?
Yeah. So what and the what?
It was a
2d4, 4d4, and 6d4.
2d4. Okay. 2d4 go. Have some of that.
Okay, that one takes 7.
So then 4d4.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I cancel it? Oh, there we go. Don't worry. 1, 2. I got excited. I probably should have just gone for the 6, but I got stuck. 4d4. Have some of that.
12, and all the others take. Actually, no. This one takes.
And then there's 6, isn't there?
Yeah.
Them two
You
together
said-
do 19, yeah?
And then 6d4. Oh, potatoes.
That was the worst roll.
Yeah.
Okay, that's their turn though. Jim, you're up again.
Have you ever, Ted?
All
just before
right
we-
then.
What?
Sorry. I was going to say, Ted, if you ever play Celeste to that spell, Spike Growth is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Are
no,
you
I thought
needing some help, Adam.
it was very well placed.
Adam,
Hmm?
do you need some help with those two on you?
I'm not really meant to communicate much out of turn, but I'm happy with them paying attention to me if you finish the flankers.
I will
I
finish.
don't like
Oh,
flankers.
did anybody tell me Dickface had died? So
You've
you would've
seen him
noticed, I
die,
thought.
mate. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
transfer it onto this lad here.
Gotcha.
They felt he died too.
True.
17
hits.
hits for 11 plus 13. So attack 26 plus 12.
That's enough. How does that one die?
12. This one literally does rip his shoulder off, and he goes spinning round, and his arm just lands in front of the berserker next to him.
In his mate's hands.
You got a thing against shoulders tonight?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Have you got a thing against shoulders tonight? Just
Scapulophobia. It's terrible.
before each session, do you pick a body part and that's all you hit that session?
Yeah. It'll be a hate crime in a couple of weeks. So tell me.
Yeah, give us
Quality
a news
marksmanship for you.
Give us a news to fight in a minute and let's see him hit that shoulder.
Any movement for Rokkr?
Do I notice this guy coming towards me?
You're still high up. He's not looking at you. He's aware of you. He's giving you the beady, but he's
I'll stay here.
yeah. Seems reasonable. You notice these guys have only got great axes. They haven't got any other weapons. You're quite comfortable where you are. Fester.
Just a quick one, Dave. Is Julian Casablancas not doing anything?
He would have been if I'd have remembered that he was there. But
yeah, I just realised that he's the only person I'm stood next to. I'm like, I don't remember him doing anything.
Yeah, standing there cheering
You're
us
going
on.
to prod him for your
I've
turn.
heard for him doing nothing in a minute, lazy bastard.
Yeah.
do me a favour. For the rest of your time in the Amber Temple, remind me to roll initiative for him, and then he will be.
Dave, remember to roll initiative for Casimir next time we're in combat in here.
Thanks, Mark. That's
okay.
Yep.
Well done.
So unhelpful.
Right, I'll stick him on for next term. He goes first.
Odd that.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Did you go first
what,
with 3 turns?
Yeah.
what range has a sling got?
What?
60 feet? Is it 60
Sling.
feet?
Sling, yeah.
30 foot, and then 120 long range.
Oh,
Is it magic ball in a sling time?
yeah.
I've not done that for a bit.
No, I thought,
Oh,
we've had a couple of
instead of
spells,
magic
so
balls,
may
can
as
it
well.
be can it be magic snowballs?
Well, obviously.
Or
It
a
is a
power
sling for them. Just
testicle.
launch snowballs at them. Magic snowballs.
So yeah, magic
I'd be more
balls.
scared of testicles. I wouldn't want to get hit by one.
What are you on about, weirdo?
Well, say snowballs. I've been hit by snowballs, quite a lot during my lifetime, but I've never been hit by a testicle, and I'm hoping.
Yeah, you have.
That's the way it
You
stays.
have.
I have, honestly. I've seen one.
It'd be weird
Normally
if you hadn't
coming
seen
down.
a testicle.
Didn't you teabag him when we were on mushrooms? I think that happened.
Either
Oh,
way,
Amsterdam. Jim, what happens in Amsterdam?
It doesn't go on YouTube.
This fella here, he's getting a magic snowball to his face.
Gotcha. Go for it.
So I have to flip between screens because I'm still one
He
screen.
deserves
picker
it
at
for
the
having
moment.
such spindly forearms.
Maybe he doesn't.
He does not. Anything
Maybe
else?
he does, but it just like it was a
Just-
really badly made snowball.
He raises his spindly forearm and goes, ah.
I outspindle you.
No, I think. Yeah, because I can't move spike growth, unfortunately.
No.
It'd be nice if I could.
Could let that drop now
Just
for a bit of
remind me to drop
observation.
that when we decide to actually get through that area.
Well, usually
Yeah.
when you tread
That'd
on
be
Lego, you'll
unfortunate.
know. It'd be brilliant if
Okay.
you drop concentration by treading on your own spike growth.
Done. I'm going to go
done?
to the toilet, so yeah.
Okay, Mark, Akxikas' turn.
Right, I am going to move. Just see, so I should be in range of him. Just make sure. Oh, I am in range. Right, okay. Move the hex onto yon lad.
Roger.
Is that his name?
His name.
It is now.
Right, he's going down. First Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'll try rolling to hit first. That's probably better. Right, to hit. No.
No, misses.
Second one. 22.
It's.
Right, so.
Your hex only triggers once a turn as well.
And yeah, but that's only because I missed. I'm rolling a d6. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing it. Oh.
19. Nice. Not enough to take him down. Anything else, Mark?
I've used my bonus action, so done. Hello?
No. Is it Nick's turn?
Yep.
Yep.
It is.
30 feet. Oh,
Yeah.
God, he can't get as far as he thought he could.
2 weeks.
I'm not going to transfer my hex. I'm just going to hit Roger with 2 beams of Eldritch Blast again, non-hexed.
Which one's Roger?
And
Why is he Roger?
Have you got 2 beams as well?
crit.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
just based on level, isn't
So that's 3d10 because one of them was a crit.
it?
Does he need to roll it?
Nope.
11 force damage.
Wicked.
Slap him
How
down.
does he die?
We're on a shoulder theme, so he's just a torso now with legs. He doesn't drop. He's not actually dead. He's just a torso.
Flesh
and then
wound.
with my bonus action,
I'll kick you.
I draw my hilt and vroom,
Nice.
Proper Darth
light
Maul
goes
style,
up.
just a bit higher up.
So let's give you a light source of, I believe, is it 30 and
There's 2 different types. It's
We're still on day.
Sunblade, 15-foot dim light, 30-foot bright light. Sorry, 15
Oh my
bright, 30 dim.
say again, sorry.
Which counts as, so it's got 15 foot is bright light, and then a further 15 foot, so 30 foot is dim.
Is it like-
Right.
It's like my dim.
Yeah, that's
You
your
do
dim.
Looks like the dim light. That's fine.
Yeah.
Bright
That's the
light
full-
is just
hold
past
up,
my
hold
aura.
up, hold up. Yeah, sorry. Let me, because it'd be nice
When
to
I
get
draw
this
my
right.
sword,
wouldn't
do I need to get 3 auras?
Yeah.
I need 3 halos.
it? 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, no, we'll leave it as that. We'll leave it as. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we'll leave it as that. That's your full. That's your dim light. Up to yeah.
Yeah. So I believe that's my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, Jarek. Come on, Adam. You can do something now.
I'm going to attempt to hit this guy and miss.
Go on, do it. Or not.
20.
Hit.
Okay. So we deal only a very little amount of damage to him.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Crusher to move him from there to there, giving the wolf an opportunity attack.
No.
No.
'cause it was
Oh, no.
force movement.
Voluntary movement
Yeah.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
It's force movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to move him to there then?
Hard vark.
No, because I don't want him running off and charging casters.
Gotcha. Fair dues.
So
Yeah.
if that's the case, I'll move him to this side of me, dragging him away from the casters.
Wonderful. Yeah. Why not?
Nice and simple. Just keep it there.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Flesh. Who can also do something?
He's now going to bite bark. Berserker. I don't know why I said bark. He's gonna bark.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Orc.
This is the 25
We're
should
down
hit.
to 3.
It does. You're down to 3.
And
Time, are
20,
we?
and it's
Half 9. We've not even gone inside.
Yeah, at least
1d8 plus 2 radiant damage. 9 radiant damage.
Gotcha. Damage 9. Okay. Is that Flesh's turn?
It's whether he does a bit of circling just to make it harder for that other guy to
Circle
get past. That'd be Flesh's turn.
Okay, so berserkers. All of the berserkers are going to go into their sort of reckless feature, same as Rage for a Barbarian. So anyone wanting to hit them, if assuming that they survive, attack rolls against it have advantage, but they also have advantage against you guys. Yeah. So what I'm going to say is this guy's going to move to Flesh. 2 attacks on Flesh, 1 attack on Adam. Let's do Flesh.
AC of 12.
Okay. First one hits 8 damage. Second one hits 13 damage.
21 damage total.
Gotcha. Adam, against you is a crit, 25.
Of course.
Is 12, all slashing.
Okay.
Poor,
So 9.
poor damage roll.
And the other one?
That's
The
it.
other one, not.
That's it. They only get 1 attack.
Still on flesh, wasn't it? Sorry.
Isn't there 2
Oh,
alive?
it's just is the top one tougher?
No, there's 2. 1 and 2 attacks flesh.
What's this?
That one
Oh,
attacks.
you guys tap flesh. Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't realise you tapped flesh when I hit him and dragged him around. Right, okay. That's
Okay.
where
Yeah, no worries. So Casimir's turn. I do actually. I can't figure out. I was
Whose
trying.
turn, Dave?
Thank you, Ed. I can't figure out how to add him to the campaign. There's a way to do it. I'll do it another time. He is going to, seeing how the fight's going and you guys are doing so well, he's just going to attempt to firebolt.
I thought he was just going to sit down on the ground and go, "Yeah, you're doing all right."
Just going to pull aside his loincloth and clip one off.
Just reading his daily elf.
Yeah.
he's only getting up now because the bonfire he's sat next to is finally petered out.
Probably this one. Attempt to firebolt. Rolls 17. Rolls really poorly for damage, which is a shame. It hits. However, and then it's Rokkr's turn.
Alrighty then. So can I see how well Jarek is getting on? Does he look like he's struggling? Did I notice him struggling? No, all good. Right. So
I think he's taken like 9 out of 70.
Yeah, and I'll heal D6 as soon as we go back to real time.
on this guy here.
I'm good, mate.
Cool. 22.
Yeah. I missed which one, Jim. Sorry. Top, middle, or bottom?
Oops. Sorry.
I always go for the bottom.
There. To hit.
What was that? Mark was talking. I missed it.
One. I pressed space bar and somehow it rolled. So it's 11, and it will be this one here. Sorry.
Why are you pointing at your owl?
I didn't realise I was leaning on the thing and seed it.
It's like, yes, I'm aware that's your owl.
I have an owl.
17 damage.
Yeah.
And second hits for 12 plus 13.
Is it going to be a shoulder death, Jim?
No. I take him out below the knee on his right leg, and he just topples forward into the jaws of flesh. And just rips his face off as he falls to the ground.
Because Flesh is a zombie, it also knocked his jaw off.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not a zombie.
Any movement, anything else?
Any movement, did you say?
Yes, yeah.
No, I'm quite happy in my little alcove.
Okay, right. Festus' turn.
Feels safe.
I'm having issues because Map Tools decided to log me out.
Oh, now the front door.
Yeah. Hold up.
So there we go. So I had black screen. Now I have screen again.
Yeah.
So it's not. I'll just check. Do cantrips cancel each other out? They do, don't they?
No.
No, so I can do. Oh, okay.
Can't hear Ted.
Oh, yeah, but it's an action. Okay. Is Magic Stone a bonus action? Magic Stone is a bonus action. Ooh, fun times.
To cast magic stone is a bonus action.
But I can.
I'm going to refresh because I can't hit Ted.
Yeah, I've got you.
So we're down to 2, aren't we?
Yeah.
2 bushwhackers. Oh, come on. So with my action,
Yep.
I'm gonna. Yeah, because I can move action and bonus, can't I? So
yeah.
Right, with my action, we're gonna go for a bit of poison spray on the one directly in front of me.
Yep.
So Jeff Bandito here.
Yep.
So that's
Dex.
2d12.
Is it dex save?
No, Constitution.
Oh, okay. Natural 20.
Well, fuck your face.
He dodges all of it as well, then, doesn't it? If it's cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Anything else, Ted?
Yeah, have a fucking snowball in your face, bitch.
You can't. It's an action to throw it. It's a bonus action to summon it. An action to
right. I get you then.
Yeah.
I just rolled a dice for no reason. I'll just flag you off then.
Yeah, that's free. You can do that with that.
Yeah, that's a free action.
Akxikas.
Object into action.
Right. I'm gonna move up to be in the Danosphere. And this one here, I'm gonna move me hex onto its face and give it some pasty.
Yeah.
Here we go. First one. 24.
Hits.
Right, damage is plus. He's still up.
He is.
Second one. 21.
Hits. He is properly on his last legs. You've knocked him down. He's gone down to one knee. He has a minute. He's still. In fact, Mark, you could have had advantage for all of those rolls because he's his berserk state. But yeah, never mind. But he steps up again. He stands up. Nick.
I turn to Akxikas before I walk off. I go, 1, if you want to be in the aura, you've got to predict where I'm going to be.
Yeah.
2, why are you so close to the guys with axes? And then I walk off.
Okay.
I don't even know what that aura does. I've just been trying to get in it.
Yeah, because it looks like fun.
It looks like it's the place to be where the cool kids are hanging out, and I just wanted to
I'm
feel
gonna
included.
Hit the berserker in front of me.
It's just a strobe following Dan around.
So you have advantage.
First attack is 24.
It's
So it's
I do like the sun sword to hit on D&D Beyond.
it deals an extra 2 on what this says.
Okay.
Not much. So 9 damage, and it's radiant in terms of if they've got resistances.
No. Okay. Solid hit. Second attack.
Second hit. Second attack, should I say, not second hit.
Yeah. I need another wee again. I think I've had too many cups of tea today.
27 should hit.
Yeah.
That is a thing, to be fair.
Then again, an extra 2 on top of this. Oh, I forgot to move my hex over. That's annoying.
Anything else from Nick?
I would have moved my hex over if I'd remembered it, but
Well, remember next time.
yeah. I'll
Anything
move
else?
my hex onto him. after all the hits.
Oh, we're back in a sec.
Would it not have helped if you did that before, Dan?
It would. And I think it'd have been dead as well.
I mean, at least you stood in front of me, so that's quite nice.
What does the aura do, Dan?
It gives you +4 to all saving throws. Which, these aren't making you roll saving throws.
No,
They're just hitting you with axes, so by following me up to the front line, you're more likely to get hit.
I was just following after you. You could have let me know that it was pointless. I'm just following you along thinking you were doing cool stuff. You know, can't take you anywhere.
Oh, Adam, this is that random rat fighter I mentioned.
Ah, he's cool.
Double claws.
When are we fighting rats?
When Ted gives me rats.
And I do have
That's a special
potential
clear the basement mission.
potential for some random sexy elf dude as well.
Yeah, watch out for any quests that send you down into sewers, Dan.
That looks like a blade singer.
Whatever Ted paints, I throw at my party.
Cool.
Which I just gave Adam like 5 new miniatures.
They'll be dead.
Oh yeah,
We've got a paladin. He's not afraid to smite on every hit.
It's not a paladin, it's just a smart missile.
Isn't that bad? Downing.
Honestly, it's horrific. It's my go.
It is.
I'm going to see if I can finish that one off. Just tonk him on the head.
Okay. Yeah.
Advantage.
So I've got a 26 and a 17.
Right. Well, both hit. Yeah.
Any damage?
Here you go, Adam. It's not very often I say this to you, mate. Or at least I don't think it is, so enjoy this. How does that one die?
Well, I'm in the midst of a swirling battle, so it's nothing particularly special. Just whirl round, mace under the head, under the chin, catching him perfectly as he just flies backwards into the snow as I whip back round to face the one in front of me. Nice and straight.
Right. Wicked. Anything else from you?
Nope.
Okay. Flesh.
Come on, boy. Come on.
We'll
We can do
attack with advantage.
Come on, boy.
Yeah.
That should hit.
It does.
Suspect he's going to die.
This +2.
Don't roll a 1.
10.
How would Flesh like to kill the last enemy?
It's as if the berserker is wearing a wolf sleeping bag.
Okay. So just his head stick.
He looks
Okay.
cozy.
Okay, so you're all breathing heavy after running through the snow and fighting in the bitter cold, but that's it. Everything's dead now. Everything goes quiet and peaceful. Nothing can be heard.
Dead, Dave.
Dave dead. Everything is. Rokkr's still high, 20 feet up, having a recce round, just making sure that you're all safe. That's it. No one else about.
I'm going to hazard a guess that there's another way in round that corner.
I'll ask Tedlington to dismiss the thorns, and we can go where the wolves came from.
I'm going to tell Mark he should walk up to it and have a look.
Any loot, particularly the leader?
I'm so used to things not having loot, I forget to ask these days.
Yeah, we never loot things in actual D&D.
Yeah,
we do it all the
no.
time in a video game.
Yeah.
You're happy to take a fucking candle, but
nothing that stands out in terms of anything that no. There's a couple of spears if you wanted them, but that's about it. There's a great axe or two.
Pieces,
I mean,
anything,
we are a
anything
strange
you
bunch,
wanna
Dave. The things we might find interesting are quite varying.
Yeah. I like monkeys myself.
Heard it.
I'm just taking a slow walk.
Okay, I'm going to change it to night mode now. Then just
Definitely taking one of those bear heads.
okay. I'm going to stick with Adam so that it's still daylight.
Yeah, but Hang on, just move yourself away from me a sec, Dan, because I don't think my token's set right, because I should have dark vision and I can't see anything.
Yeah, I changed your token. I forgot about your dark vision. What's your dark? Is it 30?
60 feet dark vision.
60.
60.
Okay, right.
Okay.
You got it? Right. Now, don't move yourself, Adam. I'm just going to save you. So,
meanwhile, what have I done? I'll save the dark vision.
yeah. I put. Right, let me put you the head back on. Right. What do you want to do then, chaps?
Well, so I'm literally just edging to kind of look round that corner. I'm not going any further than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we go around, do we want to be sneaky? Do we want the sunlight out, or do we want sunlight away?
Okay.
Let's
Like,
leave
I
it.
think
Let's
we
go
probably
in.
killed what's
feeling
immediately
mighty.
about.
Leroy.
Am I not up high? Can I not just do my Spider-Man and have a look round the corner?
Yeah, you can do. What?
I just naturally walk that way anyway.
What I'll open a few things up for you then. So in terms of through here, you can see what looks like firelight, light from torches, just flickering ever so slightly. So I'm just going to take your token a second, Jim. So just hang fire.
Yeah.
If I put you there and then move you around ever so slightly, let me just make sure that's yeah. So it's illuminated slightly more than I was expecting. That door isn't open there, but just ignore that. So you can see into this chamber here. There's rough mats on the floor, as if that your recently departed friends were sort of camping there. There's 2 doors leading from that chamber, both of which are closed. So what I might do, if I can briefly...
Is there any loot? We
No.
search everywhere.
No.
Put the bodies back to bed.
I took a bare head. That was about it.
Oh, yeah, you look snazzy in that.
Aye.
Proper druidy.
So I'm guessing that is just a very narrow passage we have to go through.
Yeah, it's about 2 feet.
Does it look like it's likely to cave in at all?
You can have I would imagine, that's been an intelligence check of some description, hasn't it? None of you are dwarves, none of you got stonemasonry, so just an intelligence check will suffice to try and figure that out.
Whack off in that particular tool shed.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you've no idea. It looks solid. It looks as if it's collapsed a long, long time ago. So there's no sort of, as you rub your hand down it, there's no loose rock.
That's fine.
It looks like it's just under 15 foot, by the way.
What does?
The gap.
Were you going through,
As
Mark?
in,
I was, yeah.
in 15 foot long.
I thought we were all in there. That's where I was.
No, none of us have moved yet. We were looking at it.
That looks a bit risky.
So torches in sconces light this bare room. Six bedrolls made of stitched animal fur cover the floor. Cold air enters through a fissure on the southern wall, which is southeastern wall, which is where you've gone into. Like I say, here and here are closed, so you shouldn't be able to see that. So just use your best impression.
Yeah, I've ignored the top bit. I've just moved the map up so I can't see it.
Right. Okay. Casimir will come with you. I think sometimes that's another thing to remember, Adam, is when you're doing your vision blocking.
Who was that again, Dave?
If 1 second, Ted. If you move a token into an area that should be in shadow, sometimes it does reveal things that it shouldn't.
Is it because you click the wall?
It is. As a player, you can't do it, but because I've got access, I can. Yeah. Sorry, Ted. What did you say?
I was just being a dick about Casimir, mate. Don't worry.
Oh. I've remembered him.
So now that Mark's gone inside, do we all go through the front door as we were originally planning?
Well, I followed Mark, and Casimir has as well, so...
Yeah, we're going this way. Right, I'm going to open this door, Dave.
Okay.
We're not in yet. Hold on.
Can we just wait a minute there, my horned friend?
They're not coming. They'll be there another hour deciding whether or not they're coming through the door or the crack.
Let's
have a quick search of the room, please.
Yeah, search of the room. That's where I thought I was searching before.
I'm not coming in yet. I want to find out if we're going in this way and if it leads deeper. Because I've got to teleport a wolf through a 2-foot gap.
You have. I was going to get to that, mate. Yeah, the wolf can't squeeze through. There's nothing.
I can use one of our teleports, but if we're coming back out, I don't want to use 2 teleports to get it back outside.
No, just send the wolf through the front door. He can scout out. If he dies, he dies.
He's on 4 hit points.
Yeah, that's why if he dies, he dies. Number of hit points doesn't change that statement.
Things that die quite often die. I've noticed.
I mean, I can't imagine it'll take long to search the room, and then I think we probably are best if we take the route that looks like it will take us back to the front door, so we know our way in and out.
All the summons are basically just distractions.
No, mine's got a heal stick on it.
That's it.
Yeah, it's still a distraction.
And a pair of
Again, Dave,
underpants.
play test.
I can cast
Per
through
day,
Cinder. He's
2d8
still a
heal
distraction.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need a definitive. So in terms of the room,
I'm opening the door. If they're coming, then yeah. If not, I'm opening the door. Or you come in.
The room that you're in, you don't find any loot. Doesn't take you long to look through the hides. So Akxikas is going to open the door with Jarek.
I'm coming in, leaving the wolf outside.
Yeah.
Because Jarek said we're planning to loot back to the front door anyway to find a way out.
Gotcha.
Have I found another bear head to wear on top of my bear head?
You can have 2 bear heads if you particularly want to, Ted. I have no issue with that whatsoever.
I might put them on my shoulders now.
You are now encumbered.
Can we hear anything through the door, Dave, before we pile in?
Well, don't move your tokens then for a second. But make a perception check.
Give myself plus a D scrotum.
I'm assisting him at the door.
So it's going to be plus
Advantage.
Whatever it is +3. So
yeah, roll with advantage then, Mark.
That's persuasion.
Oh, that's a shame. I rolled really well as well.
Didn't.
What's your plus for perception?
It's the same, mate.
Okay, right. No, there's no sounds whatsoever. You hear the in terms of unusual sounds. There's the howl of the wind. There's the sort of snow outside, but nothing.
I'll check. Is the door locked?
No.
Right.
The door.
Oh.
Let me just set the scene for you a little bit more, Mark. All of the floors are black marble, very shiny, very expensive looking marble. This place is whoever built it had got some serious clout behind them. All of the doors are amber, almost transparent. You know, the sort of thick amber. You suspect if your mate had got his face to the other side and was waving at you, you might be able to make him out. The walls are amber plated. So it's a very, very finely decorated.
Sounds like Catholics to me.
Right.
Or Russians. They had an amber room at the Winter Palace, but the Germans nicked it.
Yeah, that's not religious though.
You open the door.
What I was going to say is, stand by. Just get everyone to stand so no one's actually, in the way in case anything rushes in, and I'll thaumaturgy the door open.
Well, just open it. What does thaumaturgy do with the door?
Well, if it's not locked, it opens it. Or if it's open, it closes it. You can do.
Okay, cool. I didn't know thaumaturgy.
Here we go. Instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Wicked. So, beyond the door, you can see a 20-foot wide balcony of black marble with a shattered railing overlooking a vast temple. Black marble staircase at the end of each balcony descends, so you can only actually see one, but you get the vague impression that there's another one just the other side. Descends 30 feet into the temple floor. The vaulted ceiling is nearly 30 feet above the balcony. The walls and ceilings are covered in an amber glaze, lending the gloom a golden sheen. So,
Are there any torches here, or are we all using dark vision?
I've got the sun in my
Everyone
hand.
has dark vision apart from Dan and
No, I've got it.
Bob.
Yeah,
I've
Dan's
got
not
it.
off,
I'm just also holding sunlight.
which means that Adam can see, which is nice.
I've
Wicked.
got dark vision. We've had this discussion already. I've got the goggles.
Oh, yeah, you've got it. Yes, of course.
Goggle-esque.
You don't want to be wearing the goggles if he's got the sun, though.
It just gives me dark vision.
Yeah,
it's
no,
no,
it's
you
fine.
guys have
It's
dark vision.
Just so you all know, from Nick here, can you see if you click off your token, you've got this sort of yellowish glow. That's the edge of Nick's dim lights. If anyone did need to particularly know, Jarek steps through. Give me a perception check, please.
Okay. 20.
The 20 is a very good score. You see something very bizarre. It's as you step through very, very cautiously with your night vision on, you've got this pool of light from Nick's sun sword in front of you. To your left, over here, you can see odd green lights seem to be casting and moving through arrow slits here. And you get the impression that there's something green glowing moving the other side of the arrow slits that's causing this light to shift as the beams are moving around.
I'll relay that very quietly, whispered, because obviously Akxikas is next to me, just to say that there appears to be movement through the other door.
Okay.
I'll telepathically pass that on to everyone else.
Cool.
So that might be the better.
Okay. The next thing that's going to happen is I would like Jarek and Akxikas to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh dear.
Oh, they're not within my...
19.
19, that's as good as I can get. Because I've got -1.
You got 19, that's a natural 20.
Yeah. But it's not updated on the app for some reason.
Inspiration.
Can anyone else see it? 'Cause it's, oh yeah, there it is.
Inspiration, Adam.
I've already got inspiration.
Who wants inspiration?
I've got it.
I've got it.
Rokkr or Festa?
Anyone inspirationless?
Ted, it is them.
Yeah, no, I haven't got it.
There we go then.
Oh, yeah. I'll forget about that, don't worry. It'll join the list with my...
flange of baboons. I'll be back.
What happened? 19. So both with 19s.
You two are very close. On the bright side, he is on a monkey streak.
So what happened?
He said he's going to do something with a baboon. You two were close with chimpanzee and gibbon. He's definitely on a monkey theme tonight.
Yeah.
A simian line.
Sorry. So both of you pass. Just give me 2 shakes. Okay, write this down because Mark's gone. Where's Mark gone? You what? Sorry.
Something to do with the baboon.
Okay. Well, I'll wait until Mark's back. So I don't have to say. I don't have to tell you twice. Is he coming? He's coming. Okay, Mark. What's happening now? Jarek, you would see this coming. You would hear it and see it. You hear a roaring sound coming from the center of the room. As you swing towards, whatever is happening illuminates your vision ever so slightly. So what I'm going to do is take your token from you and move it to there. Here.
Strange rooms on the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
Let me just... what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear that away so you can see what it actually is. Yes, strange rooms on the middle of the floor. I just realised what you said. So there's a huge statue. I'll go over that again when I have more detail, or you have more time to take it in.
I've only just briefly seen it.
Yeah. What you see is you hear this roaring noise of this fire passing towards you. This hooded figure, the cowl of this statue, which is 20 feet tall, is magical darkness as a fireball appears from it and flies towards you and explodes right on you. Jarek and Akxikas take 19 points of fire damage.
I
for
resist
passing.
fire damage, so that
So you take half of that as well.
So that's 9. It's rounded down though, so yeah. Oh, it's exactly No.
The other thing that Jarek notices is the green lights from here now all point in a direction that they clearly trying to get a look at you, which from your current vantage point they can't.
Okay.
Now then, this question is going to be for Jarek initially, and then I'll follow it up with Akxikas. What do you want to do?
So my reaction to that, I know the fireball still catches, because as it comes in, will be to dive back through the door, trying to tackle Akxikas out the way with me. So essentially jumping to push us down to here.
Okay. Akxikas, you're gonna happy for that to happen?
Yeah, I'm happy for that to happen.
Yeah. Okay. Door shut. Yeah.
Super hug.
Okay.
I can slam the door shut with thaumaturgy again.
You're on the floor with a large heavy man on top of you right now.
That's how I like to be.
Right, we're at 5 to 10, so we've still got some life in us, I dare say.
Yep.
So I'll stand up and explain and kind of briefly say what I saw while keeping my eye on this door. So I'm not taking my vision off this door now.
Yeah.
So obviously I've already relayed the information there. Best guess, I don't know, some form of trap or sentry
statue.
Statue?
Of darkness in there.
Would I know a sentry statue is a thing? Not sure about the magical darkness at the top though. That's a bit weird. But yeah, best guess is a trap or a sentry statue of some description. Not a clue, but I think we may want to deal with whatever's down this corridor before we go back out into that room if it's the lights were paying very much attention.
Well,
are there any door holes?
Door holes?
That's an old one, man.
Adam forgot the word for keyhole in like our second session.
Right.
No.
It's one of those moments you lose the word, you're just like, door hole.
I do it all the time. All the time. Especially when I'm tired.
Yeah, then it sticks and it's never gone away.
No, there's no sticks or door holes.
The eye again.
Yes, it's literally we probably want to be dealing with this and going through.
It sounds like that's a raised mezzanine.
Yeah, it's definitely higher. From Jarek's perspective, it's definitely higher. It looked like arrow slits rather than open. But
loopholes.
Yeah. But yeah, whatever it is very much paying attention to the fireball being chucked at it. Now, whether that means they're all going to be looking directly at the door or not, or whatever they are, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys just went boom, didn't you?
Yeah. Go get them. Go get them, Dan. Dan, go get them. Tell us what's in there.
So it's how we want to go through there and how long we want to wait until we go through there.
Go get them, Dan. Go on, son.
Well, I would suggest before it opens the door, I would suggest everyone stands where they want to stand.
Yeah, I'm well out of any potential fireball explosion range. That should do it.
Is that fireball thing you witnessed? Do you think that's going to be capable of fireballing into this next room?
No, I don't think there's any way I'd reasonably know that. I mean,
it's got a verbal spell component though. So did we hear anybody speaking?
No, I didn't. You didn't mention anyone speaking, did you? It was just a roaring. But I mean, at the distance, if it was someone speaking, it was quite a distance. If they were whispering, there's no way I'd have heard it. But to me, it just came from the top of the statue. So
I could send the owl in. I could open the door again and send the owl in.
I would suggest we deal with the mezzanine rather than the main room first, because
How gonna die?
if it is a statue that can target the room, if the mezzanine runs around the back of it, we might have a better shout.
Yes,
Right.
I think.
Well, whatever we're doing, let's go. I'm up for it.
So I am gonna learn and not stand along the length of a corridor or bridge.
Is the door locked?
No.
I will make it. I will
when
force
we're
it to
ready.
We're ready now.
But I've moved to where I want to be.
Okay. Position
Yeah,
yourself where you want to go.
Where I want to be.
Rocker's still outside the building.
Well,
Yeah.
that's clearly his issue. We can't tell him anything because he's outside the thing unless Mark decides to
I can send my owl to
rape
go
his mind.
to go and flutter at him and make come follow me gestures.
Okay. Are you with us, Jim?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're about to open this door. Where do you want Rokkr to stand?
Where he is?
Outside.
Outside. Yeah.
Outside.
I can do pretty quickly if I need to.
Cool.
It's a 2-foot corridor,
We'd
though.
like. Can someone, Mark, tell him
Take me a
that
long
we'd like him to
time
move
to
quickly?
traverse the corridor.
What was that? Sorry, Ted.
Can you tell him that we'd like him to move quite quickly?
No, the bird could just flap at him and call and hoot and make.
Will it take me a long time
follow
to
me
traverse the corridor?
No, you'll be fine, mate. You'll be fine.
I'm Spider-Man. I'm staying where I am.
Okay.
I've come in already, spoken to you, and gone back out again.
Right.
You just got hit by a fireball. I'm not
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, fair enough. Right.
Says Captain Lightning Bolt.
Right, I'm going to attempt to thaumaturgy the door.
Okay. The door flies open. The walls of this 20-foot
Which way
wide,
does it fly open?
70-foot long arched corridor are sheathed in amber. The southern half of the hall is scorched with fire, and a charred corpse lies on the floor under a burned fur cloak. Several amber doors lead from the hall. 3 arrow slits are cut into the east wall. Floating in the middle of the hall are 3 skulls wreathed in green flame. Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
I know what they are, but I don't know whether the character would.
I think
I now know what they definitely are.
Rokkr might know from his book of many monsters.
I mean, they're slow, which is good.
Oh yeah, I need to roll initiative on a different screen. That's more like my normal initiatives. Going last, are we?
That's all right. You get to see how much damage these things do before you choose what you're doing.
Okay, so Ted, where are you stood? You're just on one side. So the door swings open. You, I'm going to assume for you that one of the sort of main 3 characters at the front tells you what's going on. You've got these 3.
Yeah, I really announced it before.
Come on, sidekick.
Yeah.
Come on, sidekick.
What do you want to do?
Right, so I'm guessing the doors opened inwards.
Whichever way you want it to open, mate.
No, I just think it'd be funny if they splatted Dan and Adam. That was all. But
take a stone door to the face.
And obviously,
Amber
skulls. I'm guessing floating. So, dicking about with the ground, not going to be a good idea.
And on fire.
Because they'll just float over it.
I don't like the look of the burned corpse. I think he looks a bit burned and a bit dead.
Let's see what.
We know that this room isn't trapped anyway, so I think should we hit them with ranged and then let them get to the room and then the melee go in?
I'm not going to be doing anything too clever at them. But I'll. I will step to this bed here.
Yep.
Then chuck an ice knife at the first one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Roll to hit.
He's in the face.
Dun, 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 dun. 21.
21 hits.
Just a basic ice knife.
Ice knife's ace.
It is ace. I'll give you that.
See this knife? It is ice.
It's a bit of ice, and it will splinter.
Ten-
It hurts you
10
on the
damage.
face.
So, oh, hello.
And then nothing's within 5 feet of it, is it?
No. So the ice knife, as you form the ice knife, throw it. It hits the skull square in the face. Has no impact whatsoever. No damage to it whatsoever.
Immune to cold, maybe?
What else does Festa want to do?
Hit or miss the shard, then explodes. It must succeed a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
So the ice knife explodes. Doesn't make a difference to the flame skull's day. Flames burn just as bright.
So neither.
I suspect fire might not hurt them very much either. I don't know if that's true, but just
Well, if it's not even bothering to take the 1d6 piercing and then 2d6 potential cold, I'm guessing it might be linked to something else.
Yeah.
I will just ready my magic balls.
Okay. Seems. Any movement?
I've already moved to get into a range where I could see them, so
Yeah,
I mean, I
you've
can
got.
move afterwards. But
Yeah, you
I've got
okay.
plenty of. Yeah, let's dip back out again.
Oh, why the hell not?
Into the bed.
So, Rokkr.
Alrighty then. So, I think. Oh, why does that say 0?
Anybody?
I think
Okay.
Rokkr should storm the front door.
Okay, so I can't see. It just says 0 to get to here.
Yeah, you might have to count it, Jim, if that's all.
All right, it's 30 to the right. How long is this passageway?
15. 10,
But
15,
so 10, 20
Just under
feet.
15.
20.
20. Right, so let's say that is, if that's 5, that's 25 to there. 30, 35, 40 to there. Is that right? Oops.
Yeah.
So is that saying I can't see anything?
Have you not got 45?
No, I've got 40.
Thought you've got 35 base and plus 10 off Gloomstalker.
No, I've got 40 as far as I'm aware.
Or is it not? Do Gloomstalkers give you an extra 10 on that very first round of combat, potentially?
yeah,
and it wouldn't come up in your normal movement.
Yeah, it does. You've got an extra 10.
So you've got
Well,
50
it is 4.
first turn, yeah.
Yeah, 50 first turn.
Go top up my drink for me back.
Right. So, what do I know about flame skulls?
You can have a nature check if you wish for your. Well, yeah, I know. It's. Well, I know. Do we normally go? It's an intelligence check of some description.
It depends
Arcana,
on
then, is more likely.
depends on the creature class, usually, but yeah.
Are these more religious or magic? Because that's whether it's religion or arcana.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I've been through this before. It's because you've got the Van Richten's guide to what's his fella, so you can have. We'll go Arcana. You can have it with advantage.
With advantage.
11. You would know that these are resurrected from mages. Something powerful has created these and brought them back to life. You're aware of the fact that they have multiple resistances and they are immune to certain types of damage.
Would that certain type of damage include my bow?
11. You are not sure. I'll tell you what I will do just for handiness. You with 11, you're not sure about non-magical damage, but you're quite sure that to properly kill them, once they're down, you have to sprinkle holy water on them, or just be able to dispel magic or remove a curse to keep them down. Otherwise, they rejuvenate.
Okay. Well, let's try and hit one with an arrow. Probably not with a 12.
No, 12 does not hit.
How about a 14?
14 does hit.
Okay, so we've got a rough window of AC there. It's either 13 or 14.
So that's 15.
15 damage. You can see all three, Jim. Which one were you going for?
Okay, I thought I could only see the first one. I'm going to go for the first one.
Okay. 15 damage.
Yeah. If you take an attack action, you can. Wait, what is this attack part of that? Something right. So no, that. Yeah. So that was my second attack, wasn't it? All right.
Yeah.
I hit. So this is my final attack, and I'm going to get an extra D8. That's the natural 20.
Wicked.
So I'll get a D8 on top of this.
2d8.
2d8 on top of this.
Crit.
Do it 2 double.
You crits double all dice.
That probably kills it, I'm guessing.
Yes, it does. How does the floating skull with the green glow die?
It literally obliterates into a, and then collapses in on itself, and then sends a shockwave across the room.
Nice, like it. Anything else? I think that's all you can. I say all you can do. You've killed one.
That's the lot.
Okay, Jarek's up.
I rolled just before we start. Did you see me roll 2 wisdom saves?
Yeah.
That was when I took damage. I didn't notice even whether I dropped me concentration.
Well, they would be constitution checks.
14 was the high one.
Okay. Con save. Yeah.
Oh, con's got a better plus anyway. Oh no, it hasn't. So here we go. I'll do it again with advantage. Roll. Yeah, I think I'll have passed that, won't I?
Yeah.
Sound. Sorry about that. That was from a couple of rounds ago, but there you go. Right, done. Shut up.
Okay. Thanks, Mark. No. Okay, Jarek. Oh yeah, you're concentrating on it.
Yeah. I'm going to hit the far one with the guiding bolt.
Okay. Roll to hit.
What level?
Just first.
Oh.
13.
13 is exactly what you need to hit the flames.
I'm the extra. 13?
13 damage it is, and it, other than its green glow, it now has a radiant glow about it, making it easier to hit.
Super. That's me.
Okay. Casimir's turn. Casimir will
Put his PP away for a start.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to be quite basic. He's going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level and count me through this, Dan. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. Yep.
Yep. All dealing D4 plus 1.
Yep. Which is...
So 6 D4 plus 6.
Yeah, so 24 4 points of damage on the one that Jarek has just hit. So let me 24, and he's going to move his use his movement to 5, 10, 15, 20. He has to move there, and he uses his remaining 2 to move back here. And he's going to shout a warning. He's going to say, these things could throw out fireballs, spread. Which takes us to Nik.
Oh.
Nik then is going to get
Fireball
off the
Central, as
ruler.
is known.
Yeah, I know what fireballs do. Go to there. I am going to phase step as my bonus action. Oh, is that as far as I can go? So I'll do a bit of moving first.
Yep.
I've moved 15, 20, 20. I can't actually get as close as I thought I could. That's my 30-foot teleport.
Yeah.
10 foot left. Okay. So I'm going to do my first attack on Flaming Skull number 1.
Go for
With
it.
advantage.
Yep, with advantage. With 16, which you've said hits.
Yeah.
This plus 2, unless they're undead.
You'll not need it. How does that one die?
I'm gonna, as I go into it, I also want to try and knock it back a bit. So if it does explode, like the first one, JMO said it exploded. It didn't actually explode, did it?
That was JMO's description.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So just
I like the
bring
implosion of it. Yeah.
Bring it down and force it into the floor.
Cool.
And then with my last 10 feet, come back here.
Yeah.
And this one does not have advantage. However, doesn't matter. And I'll put, because I think we just want to try and get these down, a 2nd level Divine Smite into it.
Sure.
Did you say they're undead?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So that's for a 2nd level Divine Smite on an undead. 4d8, an extra d8 off the sword because it's undead. So 5d8, 1d10, plus 8. So that one takes 33 radiant damage.
Okay.
Not
Not
down.
enough to put it down.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Akxikas, Rokkr, Fester, and Casimir, dexterity saving throws, please.
12.
19.
22.
Rolled well. Okay, let me run you through. So Casimir passes.
Did I pass with 14?
One second.
14.
Did I roll? No, didn't he? What did I roll?
12.
You rolled 12.
Yeah, so it is a 12, most definitely.
Yeah. So only Akxikas fails. However, it's a fireball, so you take half anyway. So everyone takes half. So you all take 14 points of fire damage.
Like that's quite unpleasant, and they should stop immediately.
So that's Constitution saving throws for Akxikas and Rokkr.
Yeah, take the damage.
14. No, so you still have concentration on your hunter's mark, Jim. And yes, you still have access to it.
Oh, from the previous combat, I was
Yeah,
thinking
within an
to
hour.
cast it again. Right, nice one.
Which takes us to Akxikas.
Right. I'm going to move to here. Then move my hex, which I still have, onto the flame skull, and I know I might as well. I mean, I know it's necrotic; it probably won't do anything, and I'll give it the old 2 blasts. So number
Go for
1.
it. Yep.
Sorry, Dave. Quick reminder: was it 14 at the half damage, or?
Yeah.
You'd have thought that I'd have some form of resistance, but no.
Yeah.
You just start fires. You're not actually resistant to them.
Right, first one.
First one hits. Nice.
Is there any point rolling necrotic?
No. For future reference, what I'm going to tell you though is that your Eldritch Blast hits. The force damage of your Eldritch Blast knocks part of its skull off, and you see the hex part of it. There's sort of you can't really have necrosis on bone, but it still does a little bit of damage, reduced amount of damage, as if it's resistant to it. So it is worth it on these. But no, it does
1 damage on top of what I was doing before.
How does that one die?
Oh, it just takes the black spike straight between the eyes and explodes with a similar shockwave to the one Jim offed.
Sweet. Okay. So everything now has gone quiet. What I'm going to do is just take them off because they're creating the light source. So let me just remove their tokens. Whatever was in the corridor isn't in the main room, hasn't done anything else. Everything's quiet now that you've killed the 3 floating skulls. As you get a chance to breathe and all look around, just ready for action, you do notice that this figure on the floor seems to be dressed as you would expect a wizard to be dressed. Next to him, or in his possessions that you can see, he seems to be lying on a staff. It's a very ornate-looking staff, and there's a book next to him that is totally singed. But both of those things are slightly underneath his corpse. Everything's quiet. You've got 3 arrow slits, double doors, 3 single doors there. What do you want to do?
So they're fully dealt with, right?
Say again,
Can
sorry.
I ask JMO first, with us now defeating the skulls, if he knows anything more about their vulnerabilities?
Do I know anything further than my first check?
Yeah, so you now have chance to whip your manual out, if you like, and have a look through. So in terms of
sharing what you found out the first time.
An auto check it again.
Because you know that they regenerate, none of us do. Like Dave, you know from your memory thing that these things come back to life. No, we're in the middle of combat.
I'm mid-combat.
I'm sharing that immediately after combat. About
grouping them together then.
I'm inspecting the body, and
apparently ice doesn't work on them.
As a cleric, will be saying last rites over it as I move the body. I'm just want to say, can I roughly tell how long he's been dead, or is it is this absolutely long?
Medicine check.
Is he still a bit fleshy?
11.
11 would be enough. Yes, he is still a little bit fleshy, and he's still charred. But the charred, there's no aroma of burning flesh, so it's been a good while. You would guess possibly
the fireball that was just cast.
Yeah,
that's fine. I'll inspect the stuff while they're all working out what they're doing with the skulls.
So I asked Jarek, does he have remove curse today?
I don't know. I'll get back to you in a second. I'm just having a look.
And also, for the regen things, I've not started coming back yet. I know Rokkr is looking for his book, but kind of prioritising how long is the delay before they come back, because I have a single bottle of 1
hour.
1 hour. So I've only got a single bottle of holy water, or a single flask of holy water. So it's more, if there's more of these, you kind of want them all in one pile to...
Was it remove, so it was remove curse or the holy water? There are only 2 options.
Or dispel magic.
Oh, or dispel magic, okay. I've got dispel magic, I don't have remove curse today.
And is dispel magic just on a single object or a...
One creature, one target.
Right. So it's not the best when there's multiple. Looking out the arrow slit.
Yep.
Into the main hall. Are there any more green flame beams coming out of any other slits around the room?
No. You from the fireball travelling towards Jarek, if you don't mind me saying, Adam, Jarek would have noticed that there are other arrow slits on the other side, and there's no glow coming from them. The glow you would be able to see through the darkness.
So, as a group, do we think these are possibly the... It also makes sense, maybe this wizard summoned these, and that's why they're here. This isn't part of the temple, this is a wizard that got attacked by something, panicked, and threw some...
I'm going to have a look at the spell book, Dave, to see if there's anything remotely legible still left in it.
I'm concerned about the fact that he summoned them and then died, apparently.
Yeah. So, are we thinking these are the only ones? Because if so, I'm going to put all 3 skulls in a pile and pour my flask of holy water over them just to...
Well, it's one of those ones. I mean, it might not be the only ones, but how easy we're going to get back to them, I think just might be worth just doing it. But
I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'll use my holy water on the 3 of them.
Sure. No, I haven't got a problem with that. All 3 crumble to dust. What's left of the skulls.
I'm guessing it takes the whole flask.
Yeah. Yeah. For future reference, if you're using spells specific, I mean, detect magic specifically says it, but you're only going to be able to do 1.
Yes.
Yeah. In terms of the corpse, there's a few of you have mentioned the corpse, so I'm just going to open it to the room. The book is in cinders. It's totally destroyed.
Sorry, I think you've already faded out.
The book's inside the goose.
The book's in the goose.
Oh, no.
The robes are tattered and burnt. The staff looks, as you managed to pull it out. It was, I mean, Jarek, I think you said that you were going to have a look. It's as you sort of pull it out and sort of grasp it, the top of it bursts into flame ever so briefly, and the staff looks a little bit like that.
Fire pretty.
Pass it over. If we sit here for 10 minutes, I'll tell you exactly what.
Yeah, well, my reaction will essentially be to throw it to Akxikas to inspect. Was I'm just
So chill for 10. I'll smoke if you got him. I'll tell you what this is. 11 minutes later. What is it, Dave?
Well, do we want to?
I'll be sat in front of Akxikas going, fire pretty.
Yeah. Well, no, I want to find out what it is, because if it's a powerful weapon, we want to give it to whoever's going to wield it.
No, I'm not saying that. I mean, do we want to make sure we can get back out the building first, rather than be sitting in a corridor in a place with monsters for 10 minutes?
I think we should identify it right now. I really want to know what it is. We're a democracy. What do we want to do?
I mean, we've seen that the let's find another way out led to a fireball coming out of the statue.
So yeah, we probably need to push on to find a way around that, really, don't we?
Possibly back into the sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
It's 11 minutes. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay,
cool.
So back into the sleeping quarters. You post your guards. Nothing happens for 11 minutes. It's a staff of fire. Pure and simple.
Yay.
That's going to be a Tedlington weapon, isn't it?
What does a staff of fire do? Or do we need to do?
Burning hands, fireball, firewall.
Oh,
I'll
God.
pass it to Tedlington if he can use it.
That's what we need. Everyone needs access to fireball in the party. That should make short work of anything.
Can druids attune it?
Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, I'll pass it to Ted. There you go. So
although he needs an hour to attune to it, but I don't know if we've got an
probably not got an hour to set around, but I'd rather explore a bit more before we go for like our first short rest.
Fair enough.
Because we're still in pretty good nick. So until we need a bit of healing on the party, I think we persevere.
Well,
here's like fire.
Here's my real world question. It's 10:30 now. Want to do a bit more?
Well, I mean, if we just where's the map gone? I've gone off the map, haven't I? So I've gone where's the map gone?
I ate it. I thought it was a piece of cheese.
Do you want me to force it? How do you got
no,
it?
I'm back. I mean, even if looking at the map, even if we just either explore the rooms to our left area, or maybe just this kind of area here, because this looks like it's kind of a wing of the temple. I imagine the main aim's to get to the back of it back there, but
I have time left in me.
Yeah, even if we're going to get one or two of these little rooms done.
Go on, I can certainly do another quarter of an hour.
Yeah, quarter of an hour. Yeah, Are these both doors, Dave?
Yeah, all three. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and a double door at the north.
I've just got the staff still. Should I have a map? Yeah, I'm getting a map. I've got a map.
Mark, don't forget, you go top right-hand corner, select map, and you can select anything from there.
We've only got 2 things at the moment, but
take the door nearest to us and sweep it as we go. Makes sense?
Yep.
Sure. Okay.
Want me to open doors as soon as I've got the aura and lots of hit points?
I can regenerate health like crazy, Dan. I won't worry about it.
Right, in that case, Adam, open the door.
Right, stack yourselves up where you want to be. Casimir will be probably just hovering around here now that I've remembered he exists. So this room, stone blocks resembling tables stand in the centre of this room, covered in dust. Carved into the stone walls are niches filled with hundreds of dusty bottles. Cobwebs hang from wooden ladders that lean against the wall. You, after a quick recce of the room, all of the bottles are dried up and empty. There is a ladder that appears to have once been used to get to the higher shelves. All of the potion bottles are completely empty.
Unless anyone wants to have a look around, doesn't strike me as much in there. Next door?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or do we want to pin that as something where if we could barricade the door to sleep in?
Potentially. It seems to be a nice secure room with only one entrance.
I'm staying where I am, so whoever wants to fucking
next door.
Do the next door.
Right, so
I can see the next door from where I am.
Sleepy room.
Okay, so Casimir is going to start moving in just behind Akxikas.
I'll move back to there actually.
Well, it was 18. So this 20-foot long, 10-foot high hallway of bare stone has an amber door at each end.
Is that a bear made of stone? What?
A bear made of stone.
Okay. Try the little door because
there's another door at the end of this. So
sure. Where's everyone else standing?
I'm staying where I am.
They're all standing in the corridor. Jarek's just patrolling and having a look round.
Okay. All right. So that leads us to.
I'll go there.
Ooh, stairs.
Oh, you're going in it?
Yeah. So it's 10-foot long staircase, which swings round to the south and descends into darkness.
Bearing in mind, I could see when that lit up that's a lower level. I'm assuming this goes down to the lower level as well. So, last door?
Last door. Go for it. Dominating this room is a 12-foot tall model of a dark castle with high walls and tall spires. Behind it, tucked in the corner, are some ruined furnishings and a wooden chest.
Does this model look like Castle Ravenloft?
This is an exact replica of Castle Ravenloft.
So we can now play war games at Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah, steal it
Who's
to
got,
use
who's got
more.
minis and dice?
I want to have a close look at it and see if there's like any indication on secret entrances, hidden passages, parts that open up when I poke them.
Yeah, open the chest, have a look in there while I'm outside.
A perception or investigation. It sounds like an investigation, but you can have perception if it's
Investigation is definitely better, and I will use my inspiration on this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is this at the castle he's looking at?
Unless someone's able to help me, and then I don't need to use inspiration to get advantage.
I will give you a D.
Do you want me to come and touch you, Dan? I can come and touch you if you want.
It's up to Dave whether I can do it with advantage without the inspiration, or whether I need the inspiration.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Okay, I won't use the inspiration, but I will have advantage.
I'll give you a D4 anyway.
Cool, that's also helpful.
Where I am.
Well, I'll wait till Dan's done.
Plus a D4. 19. I'd have preferred the 20, but...
Yeah.
So this is an external view of Castle Ravenloft. It's a structural building. So as the parts that you can look into, the internal makings of it are to keep the structure of this model up, not what's inside Castle Ravenloft. So unfortunately,
no, it wasn't secret passages inside. It was any secret passages from the outside that might be marked on this, like ways in through the tower.
There's ways in. So in terms of, this is the main entrance. So this would be spun around. So if you imagine this being east to west, Castle Ravenloft is actually the other way around, west to east. So if I've got my geography right, there's a servant's entrance at the back here, and the main doors. And that is all I can remember about the entrances to Castle Ravenloft off my...
The only ones we found, it was just, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
I didn't know
found...
if this was maybe a model that did have, like, notes and markings on secret entrances, and that was its purpose.
Yeah, no, very much a functional, this is what we want Castle Ravenloft to look like from the outside, not...
The back corner was just ruined furnishings.
And a chest, unopened.
Oh.
Wooden.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, box.
Really?
Go on, hit
Why
point.
did you miss the chest?
I didn't hear him say that. I just heard ruined furnishings.
Let Jamo open it. He has good luck with things like that.
I'll lift the chest using my mace. Is it locked?
The chest is...
Is it locked first? Completely missed that he said chest.
I'll give it a gentle squeeze.
I was ready to just go and sit in the old ruined chair.
There's a map case that says a long map case that has Castle Ravenloft written on it in quite fancy script.
We'll have some of that. That could be handy.
Was there a map in it? Yeah. With the map
Give me a perception check just to start off with, Adam. As you open it, dust flies out. The scroll that was inside has just 14. The scroll inside has just turned to dust. It's irretrievable.
When he opened it, or
no, inside was already dust. It had already crumbled. With a 14, you suspect, as this dust makes you sneeze, you sort of double take. This chest has got a false bottom.
Ooh.
Does anybody know the mending? Does anyone know the mending spell to try and put that scroll back together?
No.
Adam,
What?
snort the rest of the dust first before you search.
Do what, sorry?
Snort the dust.
Snort the rest of the dust.
Okay.
Absorb the knowledge through your nose.
That's how wizards learn.
I breathe the map in. Can I now visualise the map in my mind?
No, all you've got is a massive headache.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I shall investigate this chest's false bottom.
Yeah, it's a simple click down and it's...
What saving throw am I using?
No, you're fine. what I haven't done is prepared you a picture for this, which I will do now.
I can, yeah.
My aardvark is filled with eels.
What?
That's not how aardvarks are supposed to be, Mark.
It's not. No, he's not very well.
No.
Oh, did you see the news
He
yesterday?
just likes animals that start with a double consonant.
There was a,
You're about the chess masters and anal beads.
no. There's a woman in Australia who was
Filled with eels?
no. There was a like
She
6
was
inch long
with
worm
aardvarks?
nesting in her brain.
Why can't...
Imagine that.
Oh, the one with the worm in the brain, yeah.
Yeah, worm in brain. That can fuck off. Don't want that.
I got a picture.
One sec. I'm
Whole
doing
video game on
it. Again, I'm not prepared this, but I do like to have a picture for you. So, it's a very. It looks like sort of a monk type. A picture on the front, embossed picture. As you're flicking through, it seems to be a manual on. Bear with me. It's sort of, as you're flicking through, you're sort of seeing chapters on intuition and insight, and it's exercises for body and mind. You would know that it is a magical tome.
I know what I know what this. I don't know exactly which stat it's going to alter, but it's a tome of something like that, isn't it?
Exercises
on
for
it. Wisdom. It's
body
going to be a
and
wisdom
mind.
one.
Enlargement.
Exercises, but what was the other one you said?
Is it a yoga book?
So,
Yeah. Is it
Intuition
the
and insight.
intuition and insight.
That'd be wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom. This is a book of.
As you flick through, you very much get the impression that if you spent 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book, it would increase your wisdom score by 2, as does your maximum for that score. The magic of the book loses its magic, but regains it in a century.
Oh, you're an elf, Ted, so you can hold on to that.
Yeah.
Fine.
So, Shamo.
I've got
No,
a pelmet where my pelmet should be. Oh.
Okay, so have I now got to track 48 hours of downtime?
Well, it's the I think the cleric and the druid are going to argue over this one.
Very much so. He just got a nice fire staff.
I didn't get anything.
You don't
You
need
want a cleric or a druid?
Yeah.
Wisdom's not your stat.
Yeah, it'd be useless to me, so I think I should get it.
I'd like 18 wisdom.
Yeah, I'd like 20.
Yeah.
I'd like
potentially
to not
22.
get kicked in the testicle.
Yeah.
Don't like you.
So,
yeah, I'd definitely like 22.
What are you at the moment, Ted?
Well, 20, clearly.
You're 20
This
right
is
now.
way past
I'm
it.
guessing I'm 18, aren't I? So
You can get there with a feat.
yeah, but he just got a fire stick.
The other thing,
I can't get there with one.
this is just you can ability score improvement double.
I think that's an ability score.
All I'm saying is this sounds like it's Ted Day.
And to play devil's advocate, I know Adam wants it because Ted got a staff. Who uses their modifier more? Ted's got a lot of saving throws and.
So why would I not stop going?
Ted Day.
I think it'd be time to roll for it.
It's not a roll for it, but it's definitely between those two. There's merit.
Yeah, a discussion. I mean, that's probably where to end it, so we can have the discussion.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, before it gets any worse.
In all fairness, I don't mind. It wasn't like it was my birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday! I did mean to say. Actually.
You left it here.
Right.
Well,
so
no,
we'll end it. I'm turning it off. We'll end the session there.